Greetings, I am Otto from My Linux Diary, and today we are talking about the 10 worst things about the Steam Deck. So let's get started. It's so heavy, I can't lift it. I'm kidding, I can lift it. But there is a point to this illustration, and that is the, physical properties of this device. It's quite heavy, it's quite big, and this affects the portability somewhat. It means I can't comfortably play it while standing up, and it means that it takes up a lot of space in my backpack and that I can't really play in super tight spaces. So I have to be sitting down, it takes a lot of space to carry, and yay! That's one of the drawbacks, to be clear. That's a bad thing. That's one of its negative sides and one of the biggest limitations of it. So with the software covered, let's talk about with the hardware covered, let's move on to the software. So while I think the design is generally good, it's not quite as polished as the consoles of companies that have been making consoles for a long time. And you can actually see this in practice. For example, when you install an update and don't reboot after it, you'll find that sometimes the controller doesn't work, or sometimes the dock's HDMI port doesn't work. It has these kinds of weird issues sometimes after updates, especially, and it's just annoying. I can reboot it and it fixes that, but it is annoying. And also, it has some more continuous issues, for example, if I exit a game, and I want to go back to the home menu, so I press B from the game page, which is still open. It just sometimes doesn't go back and I have to press B multiple times. Sometimes it's 2 times, sometimes it's 5 times, who knows, but yeah, it's just... the back button behavior is kinda weird, I'm going to be honest. And the bugs and just random issues are not the only problems with the software, unfortunately. There are some deliberate design decisions that are just really stupid. And the first example I can come up with is the game resolution on external displays. I have already made a video on how to fix this, so go ahead and watch that. Card will be up there, but it's very questionable in terms of the game resolution stuff. It's a stupid thing, you can change it, but it's annoying. And besides that, since it's a Steam-based device, you get out of the problems and annoyances with Steam in general. For example, unless you go offline mode or are offline, you have to install a game update before you can play a game, if there's an update, which is just annoying. Why? But Steam does that. And also sometimes game launching takes forever. Steam does its preparation stuff, but sometimes it takes a really long time and it will take a minute to launch the game. Why can't I just launch a game? Why do I have to go through this unnecessary stuff? It's annoying. And in addition to that, for some reason, I do not understand why this is the case. The main screen games, the games on the main screen, are not your most played games on the Steam Deck. They are most often played games in Steam. So if I play a game on my desktop that isn't even installed on the Steam Deck, it will show those games. Which makes absolutely no sense. It's horrible, why? What's the point? In fact, I don't want to play Baldur's Gate on my Steam Deck when I don't have Baldur's Gate installed on my Steam Deck. I want to play it on my computer, which has it installed. You see, it's just dumb. It makes no sense. And one more feature that's just lacking is file transfers. So if you want to take files from your Steam Deck to your computer, your phone, whatever, the Steam Deck is quite lacking in that front, actually. There are third-party tools to do it, but by default it really doesn't have anything for that. So that just kinda sucks. And also what sucks is the lack of encryption. So if I... lack of encryption tools. So if I, for example, go into desktop mode and plug in an encrypted USB drive to get files off of, the Steam Deck just can't open it. That's the crypt setup tool installed, but it doesn't have the other stuff that are involved in using it. so you can't actually like open encrypted things. And moving to a different tangent, the gaming mode mouse configuration is really lacking. Like, you can't configure basically anything about your mouse. You can't even like disable mouse acceleration or in gaming mode, which just sucks. Like, sometimes I want to play games with the mouse, but I have to go desktop mode to actually adjust it. Why? That's just like, it's an annoying thing, whatever. And another thing in like about the Steam Deck as a whole is that while Proton is great, the form factor, this is sometimes just weird. Like, some games, especially older ones, sometimes struggle with the screen resolution, and like, you can't like, when you press on a position on the screen, it presses like somewhere else. So you pretty much need like a mouse connected to use some of those games. And sometimes like game launchers, for example, need a touchscreen to be used, and you sometimes can't do some actions on them. So just some stuff is kind of weird. And also like some anti-cheats just don't work, etc, etc. Like, and let's talk about the final point, which is actually about repairability, which is in general very good. There's a lot of stuff you can get, you can buy replacement parts, etc. But one thing that absolutely sucks is the battery replacement. Apparently that thing is glued down hella hard. That thing is glued down apparently with really like tough adhesive. It's really like, they really want it to stay in there. So yeah, that's apparently like iFixit rating for it is really high. Like, it's apparently a really hard battery to replace. So why? That's a boo. Wait. Okay, just one last thing, please listen, okay? So, in conjunction, like together with this video, I'm uploading a best things about Steam Deck video. So, it's like a two-part series where we look at the best things and the worst things. So, if you haven't already, go ahead and watch that. That's linked down below in the description. So yeah, feel free to go watch that. And if you enjoyed this and you want to see more content like this, then go ahead and subscribe down below and drop a like, and see you next time. Greetings, I am Otto from My Linux Diary, and today we're talking about 10 worst things about the Steam Deck. So let's get started. Greetings, I am Otto from My Linux Diary. Today we're talking about 10 worst things about the Steam Deck. So let's get started. Greetings! Today we are talking about Greetings!